Good afternoon, everybody. This is an incredibly serious video about something that happened. What, the hat? Oh yeah, big news. As this is a court video, I decided I'd share this with you. A while back, Australia Post sent me all of my stuff that I owned in Australia, and it didn't quite get to me because they'd put the wrong paperwork on it. As a result, it was sent back to Australia a year ago. And thanks to my fantastic friends Dee and John over there in Australia, who looked after the boxes for me for a while, I now have them again. Thank you so much to the two of you for your hard work. Australia Post were about to destroy all of my worldly possessions until I decided to use the courts myself. And then they were magically interested in my situation and they decided to send me all of my stuff express free of charge. So I gotta tell you guys, a year ago I sent those boxes off. Open them up today was like Christmas. This hat was among them and one of the things that I wanted the most out of those boxes. This is the Irish Demon hat, made by my good friend Commander Darklight. Anyway, on to the video. This lady was meant to appear in court in person, but she decided not to. She rocked up on Zoom and had every story under the sun, but the judge was not having any of it. Let's get stuck straight in.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, sorry about that.
I'm Sierra Rush.
Okay. Why aren't you in court this morning?
Because I don't feel good.
What's wrong with you?
I don't know. I've been in and out the hospital. I got asthma and I be having seizures.
When were you in the hospital?
Really?
I was in the hospital yesterday, day before yesterday.
You have your discharge papers?
Yeah, I do.
Can you hold them up for me?
Hold on.
You were in the hospital.
Okay, hold on.
What's that on your head, ma'am?
A breathing treatment.
Okay.
A nebulizer.
I don't know. Hold on. It's my paper.
It's not in no bag. It's in the written.
Hold on, give me a second. Can you come by send a picture of my Can you hear my discharge paper is not here, but I'm about to get a picture of them so I can send it to you. I don't live here. I'm at my aunt's house. Auntie, can you please
Yes,
I'm saying they waiting and they looking at.
If the
I
court
don't
will
live
allow-
here. My discharge paper is not here.
Okay, Ms. Washington, I'm going to ask the judge if he'll allow us to present a copy of your discharge papers at our next hearing date.
Okay.
Case 2256066, people of the state of Michigan versus Sierra Shea Washington. Defendants charged with count 1 assault with a dangerous weapon, count 2 assault with a dangerous weapon. Appearances for the record, please.
Nothing, ma'am.
Hold on.
60249.
And good morning, Your Honor. May it please this honorable court, Rita Young appearing on behalf of Ms. Sierra Washington, who is present by Zoom.
Yeah.
Your Honor, today was the date and time set for an in-person preliminary examination. However, when I spoke to Ms. Washington through her aunt this morning, the aunt advised me that she believed that Ms. Washington may have COVID, currently has a temperature. So we are requesting an adjournment of the in-person preliminary examination as well as, Your Honor, I have not received discovery, and I think I may have misspoke. I asked for it on August the 2nd, and then again on August the 16th. I have not received it yet. I think I may have earlier said that I had requested it 3 times, but this would be the 3rd time, not the 4th time. So for those 2 reasons, I asked the court to please grant us a brief adjournment.
For a lady who can't breathe very well due to some mysterious illness, she's sure able to fly around the house like that quite easily, isn't she? She's also able to do a whole lot of talking back with not too much trouble.
Ms. Washington, let me see your aunt for a minute.
Hi,
And what's your name?
Ramona Coleman.
Ms. Coleman. You
Yes.
believe Ms. Washington has COVID?
Well, I've been a nurse. Well, I'm retired now, but I've been a nurse for 43 years. And
You think that she has COVID? Why are you there with no mask on?
because I've already had COVID and I'm here in my house.
Whoa! Back up the truck there a second. Not what she's saying. Well, not yet anyway. What is going on with this guy's floor? Dude, that's bad. It's like he took someone else's vacuum cleaner, opened it up, and just scattered everything across the room.
I had a mask. I don't have any more masks.
You don't think you can catch COVID twice?
I know that you could. but I'm a praying woman, so.
Oh, Jesus. She's a praying woman, folks. Yeah, viruses don't care.
If she has it, I've already been exposed anyways, because she's been with me since she came here 2 days ago.
I'm not believing this story, Miss Young.
Sierra came here at like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and she has a fever now. She said she was short of breath. I gave her a breathing treatment. I have a nebulizer here. I've also given her oxygen.
I asked you, what's the temperature?
Her temperature was 98.7.
That's not a temperature.
Her temperature last check was 98.7. She had
Well,
one last.
If you want us to come, I guess you can wear a mask, and I would ask that the witnesses be present in a couple of hours as well. But I need discovery. I don't have discovery. That's another problem.
What's discovery? Proof.
Well, I don't know about what.
My more immediate concern right now is Ms. Washington perhaps lying to the court.
What she lied about.
He said, I lied.
We
I
will,
think
if
that's
the
what-
court wants to see the discharge paperwork, we said we would bring a copy of it.
Yeah, I can do that now, but my paper's not here. I could send them to you.
She doesn't have them here, she
Was in the
says.
hospital yesterday?
A
No,
couple of days ago.
no, she didn't come out the hospital yesterday. She's been over here for, you've been here. This is the 3rd day.
I'm sorry?
She's been here for 3 days.
Yeah, my question is, she said she was in and out of the hospital. She was in the hospital
Yes.
yesterday. So,
No.
No, she wasn't in there
I saw him
yesterday.
a couple of days ago. And yes, I do got my discharge. I was at receiving, Sinai, then receiving, then receiving twice, then Sinai, then receiving. And I got all the papers, the proof.
So, Your Honor, if you want to set this for this afternoon, we'll get those documents and we'll come in, and if I can get the discovery this morning, I'll be ready to go this afternoon if the court insists.
okay, I just thought she said she was too sick and she had COVID.
I didn't say she had COVID, Your Honor. I said my assumption, she has signs of what I think was. I'm not a doctor, but I have been a nurse for 43 years. The pain she's talking about and the shortness of breath and the fever she had last night. Okay, so
That
I've
fever
given
of
her
98.7,
Pedialyte.
Fever at all?
I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
That fever of 98.7, which isn't a fever at all?
It was that was her temperature a little while ago.
What was her temperature last night?
It was 101.
What that mean? I'm breaking out in chills.
I don't know.
So, Your Honor,
I
if I
don't
can
know.
discovery this morning, we'll try to be there this afternoon after we get all the discharge paperwork from the different hospitals to show to the court.
Is Byron on his way with my papers?
He's coming.
At all.
I'm sorry?
I don't believe these people at all. If I find out the lines from them, I'm holding them in contempt of court.
I never said she had COVID.
He understands, ma'am, that you just think she has COVID because of your prior nursing experience. He understands that.
So when you were in the hospital, ma'am, did you take the COVID test?
I believe so. I didn't go in for COVID. I had a seizure and they gave me Haldol, put me to sleep. I had an episode. I have seizures and I got asthma.
That paperwork's not right. I'm holding them in contempt of court. It's that simple. I don't have time for games.
Pardon me?
He said he doesn't have time for games if that paperwork isn't right.
Well, my discharge papers?
Yes.
Yes, I'm telling the truth. I'm about to get it. I'm about to give it to her so she can give it to him. Call Byron.
If you were tested at the hospital for COVID, I'm sure. And if you
No,
were
I
tested-
was not. I never said anything about no COVID. Nothing. I'm breaking out in chills. I'm sick. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I be having seizures and asthma attacks. Like I've been sick for the last couple of days.
And again, Your
She
Honor,
has
it's
problems also.
an aunt who's been a nurse who believes that she may have COVID now because of the symptoms she's displaying.
That's not what she went in the hospital for.
She went in the hospital for seizures, and we'll provide the discharge paperwork
I'm gonna
regarding
bring
that.
my discharge paper so I can get it
Just a
down.
minute.
Mask on the person that she believes who has COVID because she has a fever of 98.7, which isn't a fever at all.
That was today.
She misunderstood you, Judge. She was telling you what her fever was this morning. She said last night it was 101 degrees.
It was that temperature, ma'am, when I talked to you and told you about her. I checked it to see and to do everything that, you know, that I would need to do for it. To
I
make
think
sure
that
she,
stands now that you checked. The temperature this morning, you said was 98.7. The temperature last night was a 101. Is that correct?
that's right. He asked what was her temperature and I told him what the current one was.
I understand. He understands now. So Judge, you want us there this afternoon?
No, she's complaining about all these things. She's not going to get through the front door. But I am going to go to front out to see these discharge papers that she's talking about.
We
So
will bring them at the next court date, Your Honor. And
What
Ms.
can I-
Washington, make sure you get your discharge paperwork, okay? And you just bring it to court with you. You don't have to send it to me.
Can-
Just a minute.
I can't breathe.
Okay, he's going to, I think, adjourn the hearing for today. Once you get your new court date, get your discharge paperwork from all three facilities and bring them with you to court, okay?
Yes.
September 7th at 1:30.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I couldn't do that time.
Hey lady, did you forget that you were pretending to be sick? Better start laying it on thick now.
September 14th at 11 o'clock.
What date is that?
September 14 at 11.
That's a good date, Your Honor, for the defense. Ms. Drain, will I be able to get discovery before then, please? Ms. Washington, you can zoom out now. Don't forget to get your discharge paperwork, okay?
All right. I got you.
Bye-bye. Thank you, Ms. Coleman.
Now I don't know, because I'm no doctor, just a judge and a demon. She didn't seem that sick to me. Maybe a bit hungover or something like that. But the whole thing about having seizures and having that other thing that I'm not allowed to say, I don't buy it, man. And the fact that she didn't get tested in hospital is a bit strange to me. Now, if there's anybody out there who works in the medical field who knows, is it a standard thing that's done these days? I would assume it is. But I'll gladly be corrected on that. Anyway, folks, here we have it once again. Another person misusing the whole system. Let me know what you think down below. Anyway, folks, we'll catch you in the next one.